Here we go. All right, so I am recording. I haven't really recorded anything since I moved recently, and I don't have a second monitor, so this is going to be messy. It's not going to be organized well, but it is fine. Um, this is the me trying to record what I call a positive review, a positive review of Speed Warrior play. Positive doesn't mean that it was good or done well. Positive means that we're looking at the character and the player and saying like this is what the player was trying to do, this is what they're going for, this is what they're working towards within the confines of what the team is working towards. You can do a positive review of someone who plays really bad. You normally a lot of what I have available and kind of why I don't always send things out is because I do a lot of negative reviews. It's a lot of people, will you review my play so I can play better? And then I review it and it's like, yeah, okay, these are all the mistakes you made. This is why it didn't fit into the structure. Do that. Don't do that. Do this instead. That sort of stuff, which I think is not the premise of D's question. It's and not useful for people who aren't that person for review very much. I think so. What I'm going to try to do here is I'm just going to look at some games, just this one primarily because I'm speed warrioring in it, and it's really easy to know what I'm trying to do. I'm hoping this is a good game, and if not, I'm going to skip around and stuff. I looked for a bunch of different ones that I've done, but it wasn't super successful. Some of the videos have been lost, and some of the matches aren't good. But so I'm just gonna look at this. So I am on Blue Skulls right now. I only Speed Warrior on the night maps of this tournament, so it's not the greatest tournament to be looking at for this. But so immediately right now, I'm for speed. I'm looking to form up. So my queen has rotated, and their queen has control over middle gate, which means that I'm gonna grab a berry and look for side gates. I do queens keep rotating. It's really hard to find a spot. Oh, I get eaten. Okay, this is a terrible game. Yeah, I think mostly the beginning, the opener just was like weird queen shenanigans. Still looking to get up. I think I should get this middle gate. Yeah, okay, so now that I'm up, I'm gonna immediately look to secure middle gate by applying pressure on the far side of queen. Our queen rotates again. I'm looking to control these gates and stop formations. We're boxing that out well. Cutting off pathways for the queen. So you can see that we're over in this section because I'm trying to stop this queen from tagging every gate that she wants, denying drones, helping facilitate the snail push. So currently following after on the right side of the map, just boxing things out, and the whole time we've got snail moving because they're down mill. If we just kill all these drones before they get there, then we don't have to worry about anything, and that's what we're pulling off right now. So you can see it's just like this containment, coming down to apply pressure to queen, get her out of there, keep snail moving, rotate up to the other side. Speed Warrior a lot is like maintaining outside columns. Ooh, a bit silly. Yeah, not much to say. Went for a strike and died. Had more success when I was just maintaining outside columns there. Applying pressure, because our queen, on night map, queen holds middle. We'll go back to that. There's a brief sequence here that I think is useful. So on night map, queens like to hold middle. So like in this circumstance, our blue queen Walshi is stoked. We have 2 gates to their 1. We're guarding the snail space, and I, as blue skulls, have the ability to deny right gate or to pressure queen. So we're in a really nice position here to be able to do everything we want. That's where Walshi wants to stay. So I pressure outside, we move, Walshi can take right gate, which he does, and then I'm already over on the outside of gold queen again. So she can't freely, reliably form up at a left now, applying pressure there again, doing so okay, not fantastically, almost died to a bump. But that's really where the ethos was for a lot of that play. I think this snail just slowly rolls in, and the rest of the map is relatively uneventful. But yeah, so that's like really what we're looking for there. You can see I'm doing it again. I'm not speed, but I'm doing it again. Just more pressure, same thing, same stuff. Just like holding the outside, looking to create that pressure. Oh, it goes on longer than I thought. Okay, this is fun. So now we're just in snail closeout. We don't have the speeds to make anything happen, so we're just trying to flex our militaristic advantage. So like in this circumstance, It's 3 vanillas to 3 vanillas. And our team can go for broke on things because they have to win all the fights. So I get in a bad position, some goofy stuff works out for us, and it's almost game over from here. Like that's a really tough position for any team to come back from, and they don't pull it off. So really, I think the hallmarks of what I was looking to do there was deny drones access to gates because we were at a state of advantage, which basically every second that we spend making them take longer to recover, every drone we kill, every time that we deny a form, is another second that our snail moved. And then it went into pressuring Queen at side gates to make those recoveries difficult and untenable, and then pushing that into close out on snail. Let's look at another one. We're all washed up. Maybe this one will be good. I think this is a long one. Yeah, this should. I think this might go to game 5. I don't remember well. But I want to skip to the night map, which I hope is a good map. I cannot stress enough how much I decided to pull this together. Like between, I had a work meeting that got canceled, so I suddenly had like an extra hour to do something, and I ate lunch, and then I decided to whip this together. Oh my gosh, can day map end? And I just want to get to night maps so that I'm speed warrioring and I can do a positive review on what I'm trying to do. So this map is breaking out much the same. So I break to middle. I'm gonna go for near, get denied. Still looking for a gate. Yeah, we don't really have gates secured at all. And we get somebody up, which I think is good. Yeah, so now we'll get up here. I'll be 4th, which is totally fine because they're pushing snail. And that means it's just a 4v3 brawl. Yeah, so this is a bad kill, but the moment I get up, I'm looking to establish, you see in this moment, the enemy team has full control over the snail space, which means that what we need to do is we need to take over that zone. They're doing an excellent job. So if you look at Gold Skulls, is protecting the low. That means no one can rise up from like bottom middle of the pineapple section and pop snail from underneath their mill. And then Stripes is protecting the forward advancement as snail moves from like stage 1 to stage 2 once it gets off the rope and past the mid-gate ledge. But you don't actually have to just displace Stripes. You have to displace Abs. So that's what they're doing here. That's really, really good, is you have to peel Abs to peel Stripes to kill the snail. And then everything just goes wonky as people all bumble and fall around. This is like one of those interesting case studies where having more mill is making it so that they can't really like just move the snail dedicatedly. They have to be worried. So now we're looking to flex mill, and we're just looking for pincers. And yeah, so like this is a perfect example of like I don't we just have so much mill, we have so much control, there's nowhere for them to run. I run columns with Walshy, pick off a kill, mess up, still manage to pick off a kill, pick up another kill with them. That's just 3 pincers, and now their team's wiped and we're still at full mill. So now it's kill warriors, and it's try to get up. Oh, yeah. So this is, I die here. I think it's a good death. I'm looking for that dive kill. I think Rob gets caught. But so this is like the type of aggressive stuff that you can do when you have 2 speeds of vanilla and they're wiped, and you're getting another. I thought Miranda was getting up speed. I thought we were going to get up another speed. But now we're moving. I'm going to get speed here. I think I'm probably going to want to look for a snail pull. But they get on the snail, so I get up. Yeah, I wanted to be able to ride there, but it's okay. Same thing, watching that intersection, looking for the potential bedtime underneath to pincer, and then I mess up. But it's just kind of this ad nauseum on night map. We're ignoring the berries a little too much. It was kind of a death knell for us in general. But we have all the control, so we can make mistakes. I'm trying to get this speed rotation off. But our warriors keep going down. Got to cover too much ledge, come back down to apply pressure, miss another pincer. I think it's like the 3rd miss pincer. Great job, Walshy. But yeah, you can see the ethos at play, though. Like, I'm playing into this slow control into aggressive mill looking to pick up kills play. We're gonna kill abs here probably. Yeah, yeah, and then look, everything's happening for us. We've got everyone locked low, queen dies. So it's the same exact thing. It just finally connects. But this is kind of the point: is we had more mill, we pushed it into advantage. We can go for strikes, and even I can play poorly and very poorly, and we're still at a state of advantage in regards to queen lives. And now their berries are taken away, though. It's definitely the direct counter to like this aggressive play. Being smarter, one kill. Yeah. Yep, still cutting off snail. Cutting off the berry. They don't have any pathways. Yeah, so now we don't have to worry about anything. We've taken all the gates, so they can't meaningfully recover. Yeah, die again. Yeah, it's just like we're not meaningfully moving objectives, so I start looking for some sillier things, a little more aggressive things. I think this is an example of where we probably could have pivoted, and I could have pivoted, and just we could have stayed alive a little better, pushed objective snail a little bit better. Because once it gets to stage 2, past the mid-gate ledge, it moves a lot more readily. But now we're just like hard in snail or defense guard ledge. With only 2 berries out, 1 queen clear can end the game very easily. So gotta do some things. Yeah, so it's all forces on ledge a lot. Queen coming over to support. And that's the game. Sure. So it works. Just mill worked. But it easily couldn't have, and it doesn't work out later. But that was essentially the ethos of what I was looking for there, what we were playing to. I feel like we've got to have. Oh, it's because it's not all on the same one. I don't want to do. Well, I guess I could do. The reset of Grands is really meh. Really impressive showing on working on a Maddie, but I just don't think that there's much to like say about it. Sometimes you get smacked in the face. But I think that the first round might be good. These are really, really good games. So now I'm on gold abs. Vanilla, gonna get up left. Yeah, first time I've formed very quickly. Probably something worth looking at there for me. Almost killing a couple things. Yeah, so it's just brawl, control, brawl, control. Oh, I'm so mad. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. It was so good, but it was so bad. It's very unfortunate for me. Yeah. So now it's just so much pressure. We can just exhibit so much pressure. And we're trying to leverage our like militaristic quality. Which I think we do well sometimes and not well other times. This is a full lockout situation. I'll be able to get speed off this. This is one of those moments where I think that a speed rotation is really nice to speed snail, but we don't control the middle. Someone gets up, so I have to get up. Because their berries are really slipping away. Get that kill. So now they're wiped. I'm gonna pop snail and then guard the middle section. And now we've got a speed snail. This is what I kind of like was looking for basically the whole time we were playing. It's just like, can I get us to have a speed snail? That way we can stretch our military quality without. Yeah, and then the snail is moving, providing support to that, clearing out things for that. Not letting their queen bopping it is like the only way they get out of this terrible situation, and she gets it. We're down on ledge, not noticing it. That's something I'm bad at. Pressuring queen. So you can see that we have great gate control, and that's part of this design of like applying tons of queen pressure, and then it just slips away. So good stuff from them. Yeah. So now it's like full berry protection, like all forces on ledge, queen included, and hope that we can peel off some sort of military win like we did on that last map, and hope that we can stop this berry from going in. And I think we don't. What happens here? Oh, we do. I don't remember how this game went. Oh, I think this is the one that goes like forever long. Yeah, I get up vanilla instead of speed. I should die here, get speed, and start wasting berries, and we don't have enough forces on ledge. And then we have too many forces on ledge. It's unfortunate. But yeah, I think I get speed here. Yeah. 7 berries on map is really, really hard to burn. But that's I think where the ethos is like, let's burn berries, let's make them use all their berries, and we'll get some too. It's quickly depreciating. I think I should get up speed there. Just get up warrior. 1 clear and the game's over. Yeah. I think we might play another night map in this set, but I'm not sure. Yeah, but it unfolds like that a lot on the night maps. I feel like we didn't turn into speed enough, but it's not team review. Just talking about the queen, or not the queen, the speed warrior. See, I can't even shake it when I'm trying to do a review. But just talking about the speed warrior, what I'm looking for, what I'm learning from in these games. I learned a lot from this tournament. Didn't really come in planning to speed warrior, but it was fun. Cool. So this time we have middle control. Well, not control, but we're fighting over it. So I go through the middle of the map. It's faster, and end up creating a lot of pressure, bumping that speed. Yeah, we get the denial, which is awesome. Almost kill the queen. I don't connect on any of those. It's really annoying. Walking the queen. Dying. Yeah. So there's a bunch of micro that goes back and forth between me and Rob, but in general, we're both playing the exact same game. Which is queen has middle, blue queen has middle, gold team doesn't want queen to have middle. How do you do that? A queen and a speed warrior running a pincer. And then every moment that I'm not striking is a moment that we're moving, and then eventually gets moved all the way out, and then play bad and someone kills you. But this time Snail's able to move, fighting over speed gates, bumping the queen a bunch. Sitting duck, and we're wiped. Oh no, we're 1. See, sorry, buddy. So now it's not speed warrior time. We need to stop that snail from pulling back all the effort that we did, and we want to get up just resources. Oh, that was a fun one. I look for this like in so many of the matches. So like this is the flip side of speed warrior decision making, is like when you get up vanilla, sometimes you don't want to be up vanilla. We have a speed gate. We've established 3 warriors to 2 warriors. So I can go for something broke. That's like the authorization of force calculus. I can go for something broke. I go for something broke. It works out. And like all of a sudden we're in like an incredible place on this game. Yeah, and we're just stealing the gates here. Yeah. So this is another one of those, every second we steal from them is a second they don't move snail. We're here for the pincer. It gets hit. We win the game. So yeah, I think that's probably the last one I have for us. So I don't want to review the repeat of grand finals, and I did the 3 other ones. It ended up being mostly a grand finals review. Let me check if there's, because I think it was, yeah, I think we switch. I think this is when it happens. No, we're still on gold. Is this the final? I don't know if it's, oh, it's because it's grand final, so it's still a best of 7. We lose this one. This is actually, I should review this. This is good. This is, I think we play 3 nights in the best of 7. sneak through, but I don't have the gate. Need help getting up. So that's an unfortunate. When you are fighting over middle and you lose control over Snail, like if you had your Speed Warrior going to middle, I feel like you can get eaten a lot. Gotta hit those. Yeah. Oh, this is a fun one. I liked that one a lot. This is like the fall down reverse of the bedtime extended midnight special concept. It's the same thing that got hyped a little bit ago, where somebody came through the waterfall along the pineapple. It's really good. I think this was me trying to figure out ways that we could kill queens on night map, because our militaristic game was working on every other map because it's so much easier to kill queens. What am I trying to do here? Look at that kill. We have more mill. I'm thinking queen will go for middle. I want to hit pincers, but I'm not really seeing them. Yeah, and then I just get bopped. Yeah, uninteresting. Queen goes on last really early. Trade one back. What do I do? I get up vanilla? Yeah, looking for gates. Had that person up. Yeah, they're just doing a good job of denying, which is great. Yeah, and you can see one vanilla. This is definitely a just form up moment. Yeah, we get one, but we lose one, so we're back to 2. Still looking for the same stuff. Come down and pressure. Thought I had it. Okay, we're finally at 3, and there are 5 berries out, and Snail has not moved. And this is when I start realizing we can't push Famine. Those berries are so far. We just have to get up mill, and we have to get a wipe. Because without stability, we're not. Yeah, and we lose a couple queen lives in the process. Without stability, we're not going to win off of. See what happens. Yeah, we're just losing fights. Without stability, we're not going to win off of berries. We can't come back from that sort of deficit. So this is how it has to happen. Is just way more mill and hope you win 75% of the fights. Hope you pull off weird kills on the enemy queen. Cycle, cycle, cycle. Your queen's got a... Nope. Yeah. I think the rest of this is probably goofy and weird for both teams. But in general, you can see, I think what's interesting is that this is the game where like the broke doesn't work, going for the mill doesn't work. But it's still kind of the calculus for a speed warrior. Like the first speed on a map kind of needs to be creating that killing pressure in this circumstance. Like there's not really another option here. Yeah. Pinning this warrior is very unfortunate. Screen goes crazy. Whoa, look at that. That's fun. Almost connect that one. It's getting closer and closer, but they're only one berry out, and Rob's coming in for the clear. So this is the repeat of that other one, where even on last life, Queen's going to clear and just try to win the game. Berry's still in the hive. Kick that out. The other one out. Great. Try to get it. Don't get it. Lose on mill. It's unfortunate. Things happen. Good play there from Blue for sure. But I think this is an example of like how much the game can be defined by pincers. You go for them, you miss them. You go for them, you hit them. Yeah, I think that was fun. I'm not sure if there's anything else. I've got 19 minutes here to chill. I've only been going for 24. Wonder if there's anything else I could look at. Let's see. I'm gonna pull up the Discord. Let's see if I can look at maybe BB Remix when my team played there. I speed warriored at that. I could probably talk about some stuff. Again, just I want to review my stuff because I can make good, like, positive evaluations about what I'm looking to do, what I'm trying to do, how it fits into a team stratum, all of that stuff. So let's see. I played on Nick's team. What were some good ones? How do we know what day? Games started 10th, 11th? Some of these were... I don't understand that. I think the chase set was good. Or was it... This is a problem. I can't remember. I can't remember if it was good. The games are good because they were good matches, or if I think of them fondly because I played really well, and I don't really... The point of this is not to bring up games that I played really well and were strong for us. I'm on Blue Skulls. I think I saw 4 tags here, so it at least is a 3-1. Hoping there's some good stuff on both teams. Because I think that's where like the strategy really comes into play, is when both teams are playing well. I look for this early deny, doesn't pan out. So this is something that I think is more a checkers thing, or vanilla there. We'll keep snail moving off of a quick pincer on a drone. We can afford that because we have a lot of control. Our military is up. And this team, the stratum is that our strategy is that we are going for a 3-1 2 vanilla quick snail push. And you can see it panning out. That's why we hit pincers in the tunnel early in a way that you normally wouldn't. I'm trying to keep their speed warriors suppressed while making sure our snail moves. Doing that as well. Now it's pincer time on stripes, which gets led up on the left side, but we still pick it up because they platform into a wall. So now we're looking to apply pressure to this queen and keep up denials. So I'm probably gonna... No, not anymore. I was hoping that we could establish a left column over there and I could go under and apply pressure to that queen. Now it's just rebuild while trying to minimize snail movement. But as the speed warrior, it's most important that I stop their rebuilds because of my increased mill. I ricochet instead of stick and everything goes bad for us. I wanted to get up speed, but Nikki tagged right. Oh, very good. Yeah, tagged right gate instead of guarding right speed, which is understandable. I probably would have done the same thing. But something I want to flesh out better. Need more support low. Yeah, so me and Nikki are just trying to get me up. Maybe mid-gate this time. Nope. But we do get a queen kill out of it. This is funny. Please stop bumping towards me. This is so... I love this. I haven't rewatched these like at all. Not since I was just like celebrating playing well. Like the matches that we did well in. So now we're just needing to keep them isolated down at the left. Hopefully deny that speed. Doesn't go off. That was my bad. I played low when I should have been playing high. To let my teammate go low. I think I had been lulled into a rhythm of feeling more responsive than my teammates. And I think that's just the nature of a draft. And so letting optimal like distributions go to the wayside for what, like, you know, you're staring at someone else's sprite wondering if they're gonna go do it, and then you just go do it. Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. Yeah, and let's just review some of this. Seems like it's good. Get speed, head for middle. Okay, so what we've learned is that on night map, I'm really bad at getting up at opener. I think queens are gonna guard middle longer than they are, and I keep dying at snail. So I think I became a better speed warrior today, team. End up getting up vanilla, which is bad because we don't have enough control over the map, and we're losing snail, and we don't have forms. And then we go down. It was a good pincer. Could have played differently, but it was very tough to get out of that. Now we're wiped. They're going to chug it along. Let's see if we recover anytime soon. I don't think we need to watch 45 seconds of Queen versus the World. As much as I love watching you Queen versus the World, Nikki. Oh, that was fun. Yeah, left gate, left gate, left gate. There we go. So now we've got 2, and I'm up speed. I think that this is one of those things, too, where, like, even with Snail Far, it can be very important to get up speed drones for lots of reasons. It's easier to reform as a speed drone. It's easier to and then once you're up, it's easier to make an impact. Like I wouldn't have pulled. I mean, I didn't do everything in the world, but I wouldn't have even pulled that off if I wasn't speed. And then it goes away. Yeah, I think what I'm trying to convey, and this might be the best thing I say all day, is that Speed Warriors are constantly facilitating everything. Not being up speed, but being the first Speed Warrior, especially in a team of 3 warriors. You're the auxiliary position. You're constantly looking to get up and apply so much pressure and look for so much. And that is a ton. That is a ton to be doing. And that is why, like, when people ask, like, what should I be doing as a speed warrior? It's like an impossible question to answer because it's like, well, what shouldn't you be doing? Which the answer to what shouldn't you be doing is nothing. And the answer to what should you be doing is everything. And that is not helpful. Speed warriors, like queens, have to just constantly. I go for a strike and die. Good rise from Connor. Speed warriors just constantly have to be focusing on every single thing in the game and choosing which of them they can do most regularly, which of them they can do right now, what's the most effective thing to be doing, and they just do that constantly. Ooh, this is a fun Pensers. And that's what queening is. So it's hell, it's busy, it's difficult. Oh my. Queening and speed warrioring, they're the same. They're two sides of the same coin. It's like a twin-headed snake a lot of the times. So now we have control of the snail. It's pulling back. We need to make sure. I want that drone just to eat. I thought that we weren't going to be able to let them get up mid because they were going to eat. Hopped off, recalibrated. My bad. So we need to cut off pathways. Our queen has been stuck low for like a lot of this game, and we need to use the newfound mill to get her out. Thought I had her out that way. We'll try to get her out the other way. Yeah, she could have broken into Blue Hive, but didn't see it. Gets back stuck again. And then now is out. Has been out a handful of times. I did my job. Yeah, but the Speed Warrior's job there is just to get your queen out of that terrible situation by providing support on the mid space and preferably not flying into queen's faces. Let's see. I get up left here. Yeah, this is a weird sloggy game. It oscillates for a long time. I'm not sure if I'm going to have any more lessons from this one. I hope. At this point, I think I'm floundering. I wasn't that experienced at Speed Warrior at this time. I think I'm not playing too great. We might lose this one as well. This is a 1-3 against us. Glad I reviewed this one. I think it's good to have. We won a lot of the other night maps. I think. Get up near. Our team has invaded successfully, which is going to get us so much control of the map. I have to watch left. We don't have a warrior over there. Nikki will come get it, though. Once that happens, he doesn't tag it, but it's fine. The idea here, what I think should happen is queen go tag left gate. Speed warrior come over and can in pressure. No. No, I think Nikki plays right. I think. Oh no, right here, Nikki should tag left gate because we're gonna lose middle. Yeah, right here, queen should tag left. Warrior can apply pressure. I shouldn't go for that. It doesn't work out for us. We recover. Get up speed drone, back up again. Let's see. Looking for something cheeky. That was a fun one. I get that kill by not having the stench. I don't have it. I'm not that good right now. I don't have it. I just have to rise and he turns because he's scared. That happens a lot. I die like that all the time. Every that's an extremely talented queen I'm talking about. Every talented queen dies like that all the time. Oh, fun triple pincer. It's like the third hand shape in rock paper scissors is like the imaginary gun. I think I have a work meeting in like 9 minutes, so I'm gonna have to go soon. We're stacking out speeds, which I love. We're gonna get up a speed warrior left. We'll get up a second one left. That'll have us at 2 speeds. We'll get up a second one left. Yeah. Now we have 2 speeds, and I'm gonna stop snail. Yep. Blue skulls, everybody. Doing things a little too slow sometimes. So in this case, so like when I say that queens and speed warriors are like two-headed snakes, this is exactly what I'm talking about. So we're both playing the exact same gate control, majority control game. And sometimes that looks like speed warriors slowing queens so that queens can tag all the gates. And sometimes it looks like this. I'm guarding speed gate, I think maybe even a little sooner. So we want to be able to control this middle section of the map. Otherwise, we're going to get constrained and they're going to take control of like basically everything. So what that looks like is me making sure that Nikki can stay at middle. So I come up and I'm pressuring Connor, who's very good at horizontal pincers and stitches and absolutely looking for them. But then immediately I switch to going for the speed gate. So even though our queen doesn't have right gate or right speed tag, I'm making sure that they're not getting up out of it. I'm guarding that, then I'm dropping down and I'm guarding that. I'm like, no, you have to go back to your side of the map and you have to sacrifice a little map control to get your queen over there, to get you up. And look, that's exactly what they do. They're like, oh my gosh, we're not getting up. Well, middle's not safe because the queen's right there. Let's go to left. And then now we got one warrior kill, I think. Yeah, they had 2 and they were recovering. And we were able to take the entire like middle section of the map. And now we're rotating sides. But we're in the same situation where we're like rotating it back and forth. And now, even though they have more warriors than us, well, both teams are forming up their thirds. This is a better position. We have control of our side of the snail. It's moving for us. And we have 2 gates to their 1 instead of 1 gate to their 2. And before it was like half controlled anyways. So yeah, that is kind of what I'm looking for here. I'm trying to make sure that my queen is safe to be the wall that she can be. I'm trying to look for silly little picks, and I'm trying to deny all of the gates that our queen is unable to have tagged at this moment. So this is why I'm leaving, because our queen has that. You see this? This is I'm finally playing really well. I'm about to get turnaround stuck, but I'm finally playing, I think, exactly the way that a day map can be under constraints. And something worth noting here. So I'm guarding this gate. Queen's tagging right speed, and I know the timing. Once that drone goes that way, they can't form up. And they can't form up. And then great kill against me. But we've already moved so much snail off of it that this is still, it's going to be a really good game for us. We have to sacrifice map control to get forms. Oftentimes the way the game looks is you sacrifice map control to get forms. The enemy team spins military resources to deny your forms, and then that is how you're able to get an advantage militaristically, even when you're behind. That's just the game. I feel like I'm unsure where to go. I've had a lot of forms tonight. I think they don't want. It seems like they're doing a good job on denial, stopping people from forming. Oh, we definitely don't want to be. Oh, look at that! Great double kill. Yeah. So now, the moment I get up, we want to gain control of the right side of the map. I do that by pressuring to go under the queen and then succeeding So now we're taking it all from her, right? Every time I go under her, she has to be afraid that I'm going to establish a column, and then she rotates back into the middle of the map. Threaten the stench. Takes the spacing away because he's not doesn't want to die like that one earlier. Very good adjustments. Lots of micro adjustments for both teams. And now we're just looking to create additional pressure, win control over the snail space. Drone rotates off, so we rotate. And I die. Are we wiped? Yeah. I think we go into long recovery. Nikki hero modes for a while. We get someone up. Yeah, we recover, and the time it takes us to recover, they bring Snail all the way back, which happens. Yeah. We lose our last queen egg as we're recovering from that difficult wipe. Yeah, I end up on snail control a lot, which is not really the first speed thing. I'm not really playing High Warrior here, but it's where we have control, or where we don't have control, and we have to have it. I actually don't know how this game ends either. It'd be fun to see together. So now we're just fortressing, turtling up out of right gate, getting as all 3 warriors up. This team is a 3-1 snail push. Our objective runner was not forming up much, if at all. And I think the diligence on sacking was huge for us, so thank you very much. Yeah, and we're just making sure that this moves. If I stop turning around, I'll kill a drone. Means losing the map. Not the map, the ceiling. What time is it? Oh, I gotta go. I hope this was mostly useful. I think the end here was not the best part of it, but oh, we ended it. Cool. I think the end here was not the best part of it, but that there's some good stuff there. 42-ish minutes of some sort of Speed Warrior review. Hopefully it's good. I think I said some smart things at some points. I don't really know what people don't know, so I don't really. Sometimes I'm like, is the information I'm giving out right now useful, or is the information I'm giving out right now like really redundant, or do people already know all that stuff? It's really hard to have a good idea on all of those things. But just happy to put something out into the world, and see what people think. So thanks for watching. If this is bad, don't be mean to me on Discord. Love you all. Bye.